you doing, my friends? Look at me, I'm standing with the camera. That means one thing. We've got a Joven vlog. Today, we're talking about some life news. This is a little life update. And a small little story on how I think my wife tricked me. Speaking of which, where is my wife? Hold on. Wife, what are you doing? Where are you?
I'm pooping.
No, you, wait. She's not pooping. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm pooping.
That's not what pooping looks like.
I don't know.
Alright, what are you doing? When are you gonna be done?
I freaking told you I'm not ready and you don't listen.
I'm gonna go play another game of Magic while she finishes. I literally just walked back into my room. I took one step over this little baby barricade, and then she's like, I'm ready. Are you actually ready?
No, I was lying.
I hate you so much! Alright, I'm here on the couch waiting for Kate, and in the meantime, that is Freya's pillow.
It's me!
No, God! I was telling them about how Freya has stolen our pillow that we once loved.
It smells terrible now.
So we have some big news that we would like to share.
Big news.
Oh, our family is growing. Actually, technically, our family has grown because some of you guys know that we've been fostering a Saint Bernard. Well, guess what? Skadi is now a part of the family.
Adopted!
Is that how that works? Do you just yell adopted and then they're...
Adopted!
So this is Skadi. She is 2 years old. She is 120 pounds. She's kind of a beast. So we've got Lila Fox. We've got Freya Bear.
She's getting into that beehole.
Okay. and Skadi Beast. So Kate, tell us why did we name her Skadi? Ouch, she stepped on my toe.
Because Skadi is the goddess from Norse mythology that is a giantess and she lives in the mountains, and I just thought it suited her.
See, if I would have had it my way, I would have named her Calder, because that is Skadi's beast dog that hangs out with her. And in the game of Smite, there's a skin for Skadi that turns Calder into Saint Bernard. Well, but now we have Skadi. It's a good name. Freya actually, one of the main reasons. See, that's Freya. One of the main reasons why we got, why I decided as well that we wanted to keep Skadi was because Freya finally had a dog she can play with. Because Freya, or Lila here, does not like to play. She's a little cat. She'll be like, no, I'm just gonna stay upstairs until I need attention. That's fine.
She's little.
She is little, but like even still, she wouldn't play with Freya.
Because Freya's gigantic. Freya is at least 5 times her weight.
And now Skadi's like 10 times her weight.
Yeah.
Actually, more than that, right?
Why are you trying to make me do that?
But now let's talk about the part on how my wife tricked me and I was duped.
I didn't trick you.
I was duped.
It just happened the way it happened.
I was duped. So originally, Kate had been bugging me for months about getting a third dog. And every other day, she'd be on the phone, like looking at, oh, look at this. We should adopt this one. Oh, look, I'm a Great Dane foster. I'm like, no. And then on Christmas, I was like, I give up. And I gave her a little note that said, you can have one dog, any breed, because I can only say no so many times and be the bad guy. Be stronger than I am, people. Just be stronger than I am. And
just keep wearing them down, guys.
And then Kate was like, I want a Saint Bernard puppy. And she came up with the decision that maybe we should foster one first to see if we were good for the lifestyle. And let me tell you, the first week was horrible. There was so much drool everywhere. Saint Bernards, they snore. We have to sleep. We have to sleep with earplugs in now because Skadi just snores. But the reason why I was okay with this is because she told me that through this program you can't foster the first dog.
You can't adopt your first
foster. You can't adopt
it in their rules. We went through Sunny Saints, and they're an adoption agency for just Saint Bernards. And I looked through it and they said you can't adopt your first one, and I was like, okay, that's great, because we just want to see if it fits with us. And
do you see how I was like, okay, yeah, you can foster this dog? I honestly thought,
listen, you can go onto their website and it says that.
Okay. I my plan was give her the option to get a dog, let her foster the dog, realize that it's too much of a hassle, and then she won't want to have a dog, and I came this close.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
It was too intense. It was too difficult.
That first week, I was like, no,
this doesn't work.
Our 2 dogs are the best. I don't know why I wanted to add a 3rd.
I was in the clear. I was in the clear. And then you guys might have seen the picture on Instagram that I put up of Freya snuggling with Skadi.
That's when he was like, okay, we can keep her. Me, she's just so sweet. She's definitely better than our dog.
Yeah, she's the most chillest of the 2. Yeah. But I looked at her and I was like, aw. And then I hugged her and then she was so soft and fubbly. And I looked at Kate, I was like,
fubbly?
Yeah, fubbly. I was like, we can keep her. And then I thought it was gonna be this long process because like we couldn't adopt our first foster. I thought it was gonna be a problem. And then one day I'm on a business phone call up in my office, and then Kate just kind of looks in and she's like, hey, I gotta go. Also, the dog, Skadi, is ours. I was like, oh, okay, that's great. And it just like happened so easily and so quickly.
It's a girl.
Yeah, it's so fast. Not even a process, just like we asked and they said yes. And then I was talking to Mari, and I was like, well, I was telling her what was going on. I was like, well, wait a second. I think my wife lied. I think she told me that you can't adopt your first foster just so I would feel safe so that we can bring it into the house. And then all of a sudden, she knew I would get all warm and fuzzy with the dog. And then I call Kate out on it, and she's like, no, it's a true thing.
No,
you can't adopt a puppy because there's people waiting years for. I was like, this isn't a puppy. She's like, oh no, this one's big. We can adopt this one. I was like, I've been duped, but I've been duped in a good way. I do love our dog. Oh, see, look, they're playing. They're playing. No, they aren't. Skadi's playing. Yeah, and Freya's like, nah.
You know what though? Freya pretends like she doesn't want to play, but she loves it. Because we'll stop. At first we were breaking up every single time they were playing together. But then once we broke it up, Freya would walk over and like harass her.
The first day we brought Skadi home and they were playing, Skadi just takes her giant mouth and like puts it around Freya's neck. And I was like, well, we've got a dead dog now.
It's her signature move.
Great. I gotta break her neck, dead dog.
Well,
wonderful.
She's trying to rip her ear off.
And this is what they do all day. Sometimes we have to stop our shows because they get really loud when they play.
Yeah, it's their tippy-tappy feet. We need some rugs.
We need some rugs. But you know what? Even though my wife duped me, even though my wife tricked me, and I had a plan too. I was trying to manipulate you, and I knew how things would go.
I cannot be manipulated.
Nope. You turned it around on me.
I'm the manipulatee. No, I'm the manipulator.
Yes.
You are the manipulator.
Look, and now they play tug of war together, and Lila just couldn't care less.
You know what? She's always been like this. She just hangs out. She either like goes upstairs, hides in her laundry. So it's the same for her, but at least Freya has somebody to play with now, and she's not bored.
Yeah. So we are now a family with 3 dogs. No more dogs. No more dogs.
We'll see.
No more dogs. Say it. Say it.
No more dogs for a while.
What? Help me. Help me.
More dogs!
Ah!